Hey everyone, welcome to Spark Planner Life. I'm cozy mystery author Courtney Flagg, and today we are talking about my planner for, my plotting notebook, you could say, for the upcoming seasonal sweet mystery. So I am on book number 5. I can't believe it. And I just finished the 4th one, so I'm going through edits, all that. But now it's time to plot this bad boy out, and I want to take you on the journey. So I want to kind of break apart each step that I do. I'm getting better and better at plotting. And I was looking at my analytics for the last book, and right, these are short stories, so around 10,000 words. And it took me, a month and a half from when I started. But in terms of actual work time, it was only 3 hours. So if you want to write a 10,000 word short story and do it in 3 hours, then I will take you on that journey. So I've been using this Rhodia A5. It's dot grid, purple color. Way back, starting in November for NaNoWriMo, right? I had the ambition to do the rest of my short stories. So there was 4 left. Now there's going to be 3 left. And so that did not happen. Things kind of fell wayside. But I've kind of gotten better from working on the Valentine's Day one, kind of getting stuck, not really liking the story. So I put pause that, started the St. Patrick's one, really liked that, and just flew by. And I wanted to kind of share this setup here that, let me tell you, it just works. It works for the way my brain, and I really like it. So we are starting new page, Easter basket burglary. And I've started putting the pages here. These are all the questions I need to know before. So we're talking about the victim, like who's the murder victim, if the person dies. It could be, or what other crime happens to that person. You could also put it that way. Does the sleuth know the victim? Was the victim likable? So like their personality traits, all the kind of nitty gritty things that I normally never thought about. It really helps to kind of know that. Then you go into the suspect. What's the motivation, the deeper motivation? And then I have here 4 spots for the suspect, the motive, why now, means, secrets, opportunity, alibi, all that. Now here, this section is all about recreating the day of the murder or day of the crime. Let me tell you, this makes such a difference when you are adding a little bit of the clues, when you're talking about the actual person that committed the crime, knowing kind of more their motive. You know all that stuff if you could imagine the crime. So I did that for the first time on right here. This is, you won't be able to really see it because it's kind of a really light green, but just basically put bullet notes, sentences, whatever it may be, but having that crime solidified really helps before you even start writing the story. So knowing that has made a big difference, as well as, which I have not done, so we're going to do that, is the blurb. So I kind of want to do putting the blurb first, right? Get that done. So, and then, the victim, the actual killer, the different suspects, and then I'm doing something different. And so I have here the kind of the plot points and roughly the pages and the word count, but doing it in a different sequence than I've done before. So this is it's the 7 point plot points. So you actually do resolution first, hook, midpoint, plot turn 1, plot point turn 2, pinch point, and pinch 3. But it's interesting, it does not have an inciting incident, and that for me I need to add, because I feel the plot point number 1 is actually like that first doorway. What's another term that they use? Breaking into Act 2. That is kind of what solidifies them in their journey. So I'm adding an inciting incident. So that's actually going to be my last thing that I'm going to plot. So we're going to walk through that, and then I have some blank pages for actually diving deeper into those major plot points. And then I also kind of already gotten a scene list going on. So anything that comes to mind that I'm like, ooh, I might want to write about that, I put it on this list. Then this is kind of the format here that I'm going to be doing. Is an overview of the scene or the sequence, right? Which is multiple scenes, the setting, the character, and then the action. So I want to have that information, and then I will do 2 to 4 pages of diving deeper into the details. So that is going to be something new. I was doing it right kind of in this format, this chart, which really, really worked. But I want to, I think, add a little more detail, because I'm going to be doing dictation again. Maybe that's why it only took me 3 hours worth of work time, is because I do dictation. It just really helps to get kind of, I guess, word vomit, if you will, the story out. Then you could go back and add that next layer of adding more details, descriptions, dialogue, but you have that skeleton. And so that really helps. So that is my plan. So this is the intro. So I'm going to take you through the different sections, and we're going to be plotting this together, but also trying to keep it secret, because in case you're a reader, I don't want it to be spoiled. But that is kind of the plan. So I hope you are going to be interested in how I plot a novel. It's ever changing. I guess it's not a novel, it's a short story, but it has all the elements that a novel would have. And I am ready to start plotting.